Happy Monday.
Happy
Special guest
Monday.
Eleanor. She
She's,
jumped up here.
and she's probably going to harass us the whole time.
Cleo's in between us.
She's down here.
You can't see her. She's not being a
But
problem.
she's here. Because she's usually not a problem. Except for this morning when she threw up in my bed.
Oh.
In between my legs. She sleeps in Ditano. She just woke up from a nap. She sleeps under the covers. And I hear, and I'm like, oh no. Well, that was the afterthought because she'd already done it.
That was
So
her thinking about
that
what
was, she was like, I might
did.
have more. And at 6 a.m., that was what woke me up. And by the way, we just washed the sheets yesterday and just made the bed and put everything on there. So it was fresh sheets. They were so comfy too. They were so comfy. And they were my favorite sheets. And I had to put my not favorite sheets back on. And I wasn't very happy about it. Then we discovered some old acid regurgitation on the comforter. And I'm like, they're just puking all over my bed like it's a toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's getting washed now.
Yeah.
I hate my makeup in this video. I can see it, and I look really, really old right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, you guys.
So we're gonna kind of go through this episode.
She's running this episode.
I'm running this episode.
She's doing this.
Not really.
Yeah.
Basically, we're gonna do hot takes this episode.
Oh, hot takes.
We're gonna do hot takes. Okay. So we're gonna start off light but spicy.
All right. All right.
So we both have to say whether we agree, we disagree, or it depends. And then we'll kind of explain why maybe if we have a different opinion, maybe we'll explain why.
I'm down.
Okay.
I'm ready.
If they wanted to, they would. Agree. Because they will.
Did you hear my stomach growling?
I did. I'm starving right now. I'm also hangry, so we gotta speed fire this video. So get familiar with our hot takes, okay? Number 1, we agree. If they wanted to, they would.
We typically do.
Okay. Next. Yeah. Dating apps make people disposable. Yes. Now, this question, I feel like I'm on the dating app, so I was gonna say you don't really know.
Yeah, I don't know about dating. Like, I have never done a dating app. I can see how it would make people seem disposable.
Yes.
People are not.
But you can easily unadd, unmatch,
block you can
these strangers. Yes.
So,
absolutely.
I mean, yeah.
You are.
Yeah. So we agree on that.
Yes. Being single is harder than being in a relationship.
I disagree with that.
I'm going to go, it depends. Ultimately, I think I disagree with this statement.
It depends. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm
going to say it depends. The question is kind of like not, is being single harder than being in a relationship? It depends. If you enjoy being single, why would it outweigh, or why would it be better?
What's complicated about being single when it comes to like
if you don't want to be single?
Well, that's complicated. But if we're saying what's more complicated, being in a relationship,
it says being single is harder than being in a relationship.
I think it depends on what they mean by that, I guess. Like, it's harder to be in a relationship because you have to compromise.
We agree. It depends.
I guess that's right.
It's a broad...
Because if you're single, you don't have to
compromise as much.
Right. You do whatever you want whenever you want.
Yeah. Okay.
But I get it if you don't want to be single.
Social media ruined attention spans. I'm going to say I disagree.
I don't know.
Or maybe it depends. I'm going disagree, or it depends.
I think it depends.
I think if you're already susceptible to falling down that rabbit hole, then of course that would be...
But I think too, like,
problematic for you.
Like what we've been doing, like going live and stuff. Like, if
it could be beneficial, and
you could find a live and stick and stay and be invested. Or you could just keep on going. I think it depends on your mood for the day, to be completely honest.
Okay. You shouldn't take advice from people who aren't where you want to be. I've heard this statement.
I've always heard this.
But I'm going to say
I'm
Part of me
undecided.
disagrees
I'm
because I
undecided.
can't fully say that I agree. Because so agree is not in the question for me. I'm gonna have to go
Me
with
either.
disagree or it depends. But
Yeah.
ultimately, I think
I think
disagree.
it depends. I think it really depends on a lot of things. Like, how stable is this person?
Yeah, there's a lot of factors
Has this
that like
person,
contribute
been through a
to.
bunch of shit that they've learned from?
Mhm.
And maybe they're still a little bit down and out, but they've been through some shit.
I feel like also too,
So they can
like
experience,
I
give
feel
you
like
experience.
sometimes like even though someone else might not have experienced something that like they're maybe giving you advice about,
They
doesn't mean
might
that
just
they're
be
not
a highly
credited. Yeah, like
intelligent person.
there are some people that like I feel like some people would I feel like Julia would be like, Jayla maybe doesn't like maybe Jayla hasn't gone through this, but I appreciate her opinion on it.
I also don't
know what I
like
mean?
giving advice. Like, I feel like to give advice,
Unwarranted advice.
you need to be some sort of professional, but even the professionals are humans just like the rest of us.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna tell you what, right now,
If you knew more about
I have some professionals whose hair I do, and their lives are not what
No.
you would think they are.
No.
So even with that, I'm like, I'm not sure I would take advice from you.
And
like,
I think
again,
too,
who are we to really advise someone else?
advice really is only
It's
it
just an
only works
opinion.
when you are open to receive it.
Yeah, and I'm down
Advice
for
is
sharing an
not
opinion.
worth anything if you're not willing to hear it or think about it,
Yeah.
consider it.
I love when people ask for advice or for your opinion, but they actually don't want it.
Absolutely. You want my opinion,
Don't,
I'll give it to
like,
you.
if you ask, I will gladly give you my opinion. That's really all I have. But don't ask if you don't want it. Like, just don't.
Okay.
Okay.
We spitfired that.
Did.
Let's keep going. Segment 2. So this is
Oh,
relationship and dating hot takes. We're 2 different generations, so I feel like this
and
is
2 different relationship statuses.
yeah. So this will be one where we can.
She is
kind of
single,
go.
and I have been married for 20 years.
Consistency is more attractive than chemistry. It depends. I can't say I agree fully. I can't say I disagree fully. So I'm gonna go with it depends on the person.
I agree. It
Depends on the
depends.
person. Sometimes
Well,
it's what the other like. Okay, for instance, right now I'm getting kind of bored of my number one on the roster, right? But there's no hard feelings. Like it
I
doesn't
mean, are they
matter.
consistent?
They were consistent,
Because that's
and then they
usually
fell
the issue.
off.
They're
And
not consistent.
yeah, they're consistent. And then they had like one day where they just like weren't really on their phone, and that's fine. I don't care. But I'm just like I'm not going to entertain it
But you
as
can
much.
lose interest quickly.
Yeah,
Just as quickly as you can get it,
absolutely.
you can lose it.
I've lost it, and I'm like I can tell that like he would want me to like act like I don't know. I lose interest fast. Like you have to be consistent for me to.
Until you're like invested, it's
Yeah.
easy to do that.
Yeah. But
Like,
it's also like how to
one
protect
wrong
yourself.
move and you're out of here.
Yeah, like I don't hate his guts. I'm just kind of
No,
like I'm not going
but
to entertain this at all.
hey,
Like you're going to have to entertain it.
she has never been in a relationship in her life,
Eleanor.
but she would run that shit if she was in one.
Eleanor.
She
yeah.
wears the pants.
So what was your answer?
It
Depends.
it
as well?
depends. I think it definitely depends.
Okay. Most people aren't afraid of commitment. They're afraid of accountability. Agree. Because I think a lot of guys will be like, I want a relationship, and
But
then you
commitment
try.
is accountability, basically. I mean, saying you're going to commit to a relationship
means you're going to
is
take
holding
accountability.
yourself accountable
Yeah.
to being loyal to. So I feel like they're kind of one and the same. Like we were talking about this earlier on live, is like if people that cheat, if you know that you want to stay spicy and you want to be out there and you want to mingle,
don't get in a relationship.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing at all wrong with
but this isn't saying
like
a relationship.
dating
This is just saying
around.
like they're not really afraid of the commitment. They're afraid of being accountable and being held accountable for their actions.
For life choices,
absolutely,
not
and their
just
actions.
loyalty.
Yes, so I'm gonna go. I agree because I think that's true.
I think it depends.
Okay,
I'm gonna definitely say that.
guys, you let us know what you think. You can love someone and still not be compatible. Agree. 100%.
Yep.
Agree. That's my parents.
Doing that for 20 years.
They love each other, but they are not compatible. Sorry, it's the
We
truth.
do love each other though.
Being alone is better than being emotionally neglected.
That's true.
I'm gonna say duh.
Agreed. Is it true or agree?
It's agree.
Okay.
Closure is overrated. Clarity comes from patterns. Nah, I like some closure. So I'm gonna say disagree. Or it depends. Those two kind of go hand in hand.
Depends.
Because your girlie loves closure. I love to be like, all right, I'm done with you.
Well, sometimes I don't know that you can get it. So I don't.
Sometimes you can't, and that bothers me. If I have like unfinished business,
I hate that.
I don't like it.
That will.
So if
make
I
me
can get
rage.
closure, whether it's I'm asking for it or I'm giving it, like I'm gonna do it.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay.
Fair. If you can get it, get it.
If I can get it, I'm gonna get it, and if I can't get it, I'm gonna put the foot down and I'm gonna give you the closure.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I agree.
Okay. Okay, this is segment 3. We're doing pretty good. They're like 4 or 5 minutes.
Okay.
Each section. Okay. This is where you get real and grounded, okay?
Oh, okay.
Healing is uncomfortable and boring, not aesthetic. Yeah. Agree. It's not an aesthetic.
I mean, what are you healing from? What are you healing from? It depends on what you're healing from. I mean, I don't think
either way, it's never an aesthetic. Yeah, it's never an aesthetic.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know what though? Let's be real. People use that shit.
Yeah.
That's so manipulative, though. I feel like if you're using something like that for anything other than
we're just here to tell you it's not an aesthetic. It's not cute.
Don't do it.
We all have problems and things that we're going through,
and don't.
And I mean, I can see the counter of like making it aesthetic, like wanting to make it aesthetic and like show people how to function and live with it. Sure. But overall, no, it shouldn't be something that's like.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I mean,
I strongly dislike
should you. Well. Oh, okay.
Sorry.
But yeah. So we're going to say we agree that healing is uncomfortable and sometimes it's boring and it's not aesthetic.
Eleanor's Lord.
She is. Okay, self-awareness without behavior change is just vocabulary. Yeah.
Duh.
Don't say sorry if you're not sorry.
And you know who does that?
Just shut up.
Man.
If you're not sorry,
like, I know what to say.
Sit with your feelings until you're sorry.
And they continue to be sorry.
Yeah. I don't like
forever and ever, amen.
When people say sorry and they don't change. I hear sorry.
Because then you're not.
I hear sorry. And then I'm like, okay, well, you're a liar at this point. You've lied to yourself. You've lied to me.
So many liars.
I can't deal with liars.
So many of them.
I don't deal with liars. Okay. So yes, we agree with that statement. Okay, peace can feel boring after chaos. Yeah.
Sure.
Easy. Burnout gets mistaken for depression or laziness. Yes.
Sure.
I've experienced burnout, but I also loop it in with depression. And or laziness because of the burnout. You know what I mean? So that was true. Okay, you can outgrow people without hating them. Duh.
Yeah. That happens all the time.
Do you have any like personal stories about like people you outgrew in moments in like seasons in your life? I've had like a handful of people that I used to be really close to that we've just kind of like not drifted apart in the bad way, but you just kind of separate
for whatever reason.
Yeah, and then sometimes you find
they come
your way back, and
too,
sometimes
and
they
then
don't.
And it's never any hard feelings.
Yeah,
or anything. It's just
not hate. Maybe a little resentment if you think about it, like, oh, they haven't reached out to me. We're all people, okay?
Busy. People
you haven't reached out either, okay? Let's remember that.
Right. Accountability.
Okay, this one you might have like more things to say.
Okay.
This one says parents didn't intend harm, but impact still matters.
I mean, I have a hard time with that. I think I don't even want to say it depends.
I think I agree.
I don't even like that because I think I do have a lot to say about this as a parent and as someone who has been parented. I think life is really hard. And I think
of course it's not intentional to make
No, I think that we're all just trying to
Mhm.
get through life.
Yeah.
And I think in my personal experience, again, in both positions, we're all learning. This is our first life that we know of. This is our first time doing this in
Mhm.
this shell.
Mhm.
Um, and I do think intentions matter when
Yeah.
it comes to parenting. And I think a good parent is a parent that cares and loves. Um, and I think a bad parent is someone that doesn't. There is no instruction manual. All these things.
Yeah.
But I'm also not a fan of the victim mentality where people are like, I'm this way because of my dad. And
Yeah, you could be the
now,
change. You
if
can
something
be the change.
horrible, traumatic has happened to you, this does not apply. I
I
do
think that
not apply that
I think that
to
as you're
that.
talking, you've like kind of answered it.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
agree.
I don't
Parents don't
think
intend to harm, but the impact
no.
does
I
matter.
mean, it
Like,
matters in the sense that it helps it forms who you are, but like
mhm.
I do not like people that are like, I blame my mom or I blame my dad for and I'm like, oh now again, if they intended on harm, that is completely different.
Mhm.
But if you know, if your parents get a divorce
Mhm.
and they didn't specifically go, let's get a divorce to emotionally traumatize our
Or
child,
yeah, like they're
then you
doing
know what?
something
They
for
probably aren't real
them.
happy about it either. Like chill on the blame game because I don't love that.
Yeah.
I don't like to
I
blame
think
my
that
parents for
sentence, I think
things like that.
the sentence put it perfectly because it doesn't like ensue like
Yeah, I mean, we're all just
blame.
trying to live.
It's like parents don't
And we're gonna
intend
all we
to
evolve.
harm. Most good
So
parents
there
don't
are
intend to
some
make the
really bad
wrong
ones out
choice.
there. Sure, there's
Okay.
bad humans, there's good humans. I
Yes.
think that's what ultimately matters at the end
Yeah.
of the day.
Okay. This one's really funny.
I hope so, because I am not laughing
Mothers and
today.
daughters trigger each other
Mhm.
because they're mirrors.
That is
She triggers
100%
the
true.
fuck out.
And everything I do that annoys her, she does it too. That bitch.
That is too funny.
And everything I do that irritates Cayman, my son, he does too. I'm like, hold on. And then that makes me think about my mother. She triggers me a lot.
So
I hope
that
she
we're
never
gonna
finds
say
I hope she
agree.
never finds this YouTube.
Through and through, we agree.
Yeah, that's 1,000,000% the truth.
Respect shouldn't mean silence. Agreed.
Sometimes respect is silence.
Yeah, I think it depends. I think that mature
Like if I want to
adults,
cuss somebody out, the respectful thing for me to do is to just shh. If you
yeah,
don't have something nice to say, don't say anything at all.
exactly.
That
So I
applies
think it
that
depends on the
applies to
situation.
everything in
I
life.
think it depends on the situation and what you're getting respect from, or like who you're getting respect from, or what the reasoning for it is. Because I think that like you should be silent. Respect shouldn't mean silence. If you
I
have
disagree.
I if you have a different opinion, then yes, you should
Sometimes
remain
you need to
silent.
shut up.
Yeah, like you need to be
Shut
quiet,
the hell up.
right? But that
Oh, you
doesn't
don't
mean you
agree?
can't be
Shut up.
friends. That doesn't mean you can't like
No, but
talk
you
still.
should shut up.
But you need to be silent and you need to not express.
If you can't be respectful,
Yes,
then
if
you
you
need to shut
can't
up.
agree respectfully, you need to not bring that up and
And if
avoid
you're
it.
really friends, if you're really truly friends,
You can
you
talk about
can have a respectful conversation about
absolutely,
anything,
and you
even
can
if you
agree to
completely
disagree.
disagree.
Yeah, you can agree to
Yeah,
disagree, but that doesn't mean you have to stay silent forever.
absolutely.
So respect shouldn't mean silence. What's our final answer? Agree,
I
disagree, it
disagree.
depends. Disagree. The strong woman era taught women to suppress needs. No, I'm going
What?
to say I disagree. The strong woman era taught women to suppress
I don't
needs.
know what the strong woman era is.
I don't really know necessarily what the strong woman era is either. Let me look
You
it
know
up.
what I'm thinking about is the old picture of like the vintage woman holding her arm up and it's like we can do it with her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is that the strong woman era? I don't know. Like roll up your sleeves and get to work. Like I don't
Strong
suppressing what
woman.
needs. That's too vague.
Okay, I'm gonna look on Google. I looked up on Google. It says, what is meant by a strong woman? We're gonna read the stereotypical strong woman, what that entails.
All
And then
right,
we're going to go
go
from
for
there.
it.
A strong and powerful women aren't afraid of failure and trust themselves to handle their own financial, emotional, mental, and physical well-being. Oh, you have to handle that all by yourself?
I mean,
The strong woman era taught women to suppress needs. Then I would say yes, because if in order to be a strong woman, it meant that you couldn't be afraid to fail. You had to trust yourself with financial needs, emotional needs, mental needs, and physical well being. Then I would say that I disagree. Or that, yes, I agree that the strong woman era taught women to suppress your needs because
I'm just
you
gonna
can have
say it
help.
depends. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, a little difficult question. Okay, younger generations aren't weak, they're emotionally illiterate. Or, sorry, they're emotionally literate.
Mm, I mean, I think there's more. There are more. I mean, again, we all evolve. Humans evolve. Um, there are more names for things. There's more. There's more to know. I mean,
Yeah, that's a hard
I
question.
don't know. I mean, I think it depends on the person. I think there are some young
If
whiny
you,
babies,
yeah,
and I
if
think there
you
are
make
some
it your
young, really smart
personality,
people
yeah,
that are very intelligent.
yeah.
So that depends.
And they categorized it as younger generations as a whole. So we
I don't
disagree.
agree
We
with that.
disagree, yeah.
No.
Okay. Rapid fire. We said what we said. Okay.
Okay.
Being busy is not a personality. Some people make it their personality though. Like influencers make their brand deals, their trips, they make it their personality. It is them.
I'm thinking about people that are like
So I'm thinking it is a
in a
personality.
rush.
Oh, okay.
Like that's what's in my like I'm talking regular everyday people.
You. Oh my God, I have to do this. It is a personality. Yes.
In a
I'm going
rush?
for yes because you
I
have
was
this thing.
thinking more like ADHD.
Oh, I'm not thinking. You're thinking too much about the
Well,
question.
shocker.
Just is being busy is not a personality.
No, it's not. It should not be.
It shouldn't be, but is it? Yes,
I don't know.
it is.
I honestly don't know.
Okay. You don't need to heal before dating. You need honesty.
I would agree with that.
I would agree too,
There's
because
certain
that's
things
how
that
you
you never
heal.
heal
I was
from,
gonna say,
by
that's
the
how you
way.
heal
So
is someone being
if you're
honest.
gonna wait on that, you're just gonna be single forever. If you
Mm-hmm.
just get, and then you know what, then you're gonna have to heal from the next
Mm.
one too. So just let it pile on up.
Mm-hmm.
Find somebody,
Yeah.
find somebody you like.
Okay. Not everyone deserves access to you.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
very true.
Cut
That's
people off
very
and
true.
make them.
Block them.
Yes.
If they're not good for
If
you,
people
get
are
them
not
gone.
benefiting your life or your mental well-being, get rid of them. If they're creating more harm than they are good, get rid of them.
Yeah, why are we keeping
Why are we
so
making
many
them
people around
accessible
that
to you
shouldn't be
to disappoint
around?
you? Yeah.
Wow.
So likewise.
Michael's wild.
Softness is strength.
I disagree.
You disagree?
I mean, I don't really. It depends on the situation.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If you deserve to be called out on your bullshit, you're gonna get called out on your bullshit. Sometimes even when you don't deserve it. I'm gonna call you out on your bullshit. Okay?
But it probably goes back to the whole like respect and like not speaking.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of the same.
It depends.
Yeah, it's fine. So it depends.
Growth will cost you relationships. Yes.
Sure.
Because people grow
a
at
lot of people
separate
don't
times.
like to see
Other people grow. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a competition.
And then you see that person wasn't for you.
Yeah. So we agree. I agree. Okay. What's a hot take that, okay, this is closing questions, I guess, for them. We don't have to stop the pod right now,
Okay.
but we do want to give you guys some things to sit on and to like comment back with.
Okay.
So the questions for you guys are, what's a hot take that you're afraid to say out loud? You could just comment it down below.
Yeah.
Which one do you agree or disagree with most? And what did your generation
Of what we said?
Yeah, of like, well, what? Yeah, like what?
Yeah. What's your feedback on everything that we've talked about?
Yeah, like what was your
We can
opinion on the
definitely
questions that
interact
we
in the
asked each other?
community in the comments.
Yes. And I think that that's kind of like what I want to make the videos more be is you have to give us feedback, you guys.
Well, I love that. I do love that 100%. I do really want to get to know
So
who's watching. So
yeah.
yeah, I agree with that
Like
100%.
this episode in particular
I
is
want to
focused
know.
on that. Like
Yeah, what are you guys wanting to
we're
hear
giving
about?
you our hot takes and our opinions and little bits of life lessons, sure.
And I'm a little bit
And we're
more.
gonna cast it back out.
So and I think too, like you and I, personality wise, we're very similar, but we're a little different in how we want the pod to go. I think in general, you're a bit more serious, whereas I'm like I like to keep it really playful.
I think that sometimes
Like
when
this is our most serious. I think.
well, I think that structure adds like consistency and also
Sure.
can be beneficial. I think for YouTube, I feel like
And maybe we need the
for
balance of you're
YouTube,
serious,
yeah,
and I'd rather. Again, I like serious topics, but I want to have she is blowing my phone up. I need you guys to know that right now. My client who happens to also, I'm not going to say anything else. They're blowing my phone up. And I need them to stop.
they need to stop. Stop blowing my mom's phone up.
Oh my gosh.
But no, I think it's good to have balance of like some videos are going to be more of like boo, boo,
but
boo.
but also
and
we
other
want to know
times
what you think.
yeah, like this isn't like us like spitfiring
do
questions.
You
It's
want it to be more light.
These are our opinions. Give us yours.
What do you want to listen
we want
to?
Know.
Because also I think too, like the shorter the videos, I think if we do shorter videos, they need to be twice a week. That is really hard for us to commit to, I think. Or it needs to be one longer video. I don't know. Anyways, I do want to know what you guys think.
Define short and long.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think I need to define it. Like
I'm gonna tell you
like
right
a 25-minute video, you should probably do that twice a week because that's a podcast. Nobody's listening to a 25-minute podcast.
I mean, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like you want to talk, let's talk. But I mean, we're
called both.
Jab.
Well, we're doing both right now.
We're jabbing. Yeah. So I'm like, if you're going to do that, then we probably need to do that twice a week, which is really, really hard for us to do. Our schedules don't always align. We might live in the same house, but sometimes we don't feel like it.
No.
Like for real. For real. He is blowing that.
Anyway.
Get into it.
Yeah, so what's one of the hot takes that you're afraid to say out loud, I guess?
And what do you have to say about what we said?
Yeah.
Like, do you completely agree or disagree with anything we said?
Yeah. I'm done with my segment.
Oh.
So you might have to pick up. You might have to pick up because I'm out of.
Oh, she's out of ideas. So we have been, and I know that some of you watching. Now she's uploaded some more. I did. Her and old chat over here coming up with stuff. I know that some of you watching are new from TikTok because that's something that
we'll just have this
we have recently
shouting out our TikTok people and our community on TikTok.
I think too. So I was really nervous about ever going live on TikTok.
Now she won't shut up about it, you guys.
Now I'm so comfortable with it. And it's not everyone. Most people are so kind and so nice on there. Except for, let me tell you what happened to me this morning. Let me tell you what happened.
She's looking at me because apparently I don't know it. I might know it.
So this morning, you might have heard me talking about it on my TikTok live earlier when I was doing my makeup to get ready for this, because we're snowed in and I'm not going anywhere. So I have makeup on my face for no reason really, other than to make it to do a TikTok live this morning. Well, when I was in the bed after Cleo vomited between my legs,
because that happened.
I was up and I was like, because I've also been going on and looking at what other people are doing on their lives. And I'm like, I tell you what, I'm really vibing is emo baddies doing makeup, getting ready. Like I love watching like hot emo girls getting ready. It's my favorite. So I'm scrolling, minding my business.
On TikTok lives.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm just like, okay, what's everybody up to? And it's, it's all kinds of different stuff.
Oh yeah, some people sing.
Oh no.
Some people draw. Some people talk. Well, I'm just giving.
This was pornography.
Oh, corn.
I was
Did
like,
you see a big?
oh,
Did you see a big lump with knobs?
no, it was women.
Oh,
It was, I'm like, doo-doo-doo,
like
doo-doo-doo.
boobies.
And it was
Boobies.
like multiple people in this live. There were
Oh
two
my gosh,
boxes.
it's a group.
It was group corn. It
Oh,
was two women.
live.
Yes.
What were the comments?
I did not stick around to
What?
see. Not that I have anything against that. It's just
But live on TikTok where there's
me-
like 14-year-olds?
oh my God, ew, no. But did I report them?
No,
Yes.
I'm saying
No,
like
these were
we have
women
14-year-olds that like
of-
come in our chats
I
and
know.
stuff like that. Like,
No,
that's the
these were
audience.
women of a certain age.
Old.
No. They were not, but no, we're not
These are
talking about
adults.
like 20-year-olds. These were
Okay.
not like 20-year-olds.
Okay.
These were adult women. I mean, again, the top two got me. They're all I saw, because all I saw was, I've also been looking up like things you can and can't say, and I don't know, in the YouTube or whatever. I saw ass and titties, and then they rolled over. You know what? I don't think we have to filter on here. You have to filter so much on TikTok.
The only thing really
I don't
that
think
you have to filter on
here.
YouTube is copyright. Is so it's
So,
like music that you
it
don't
was
own.
Ass and titties that gravity had hit. I can relate.
Some
They
saggy titties
were
on TikTok.
flicking the beans, turning
All
around.
women?
Yeah.
Oh,
Turning around. I mean, all of
lesbian?
this.
Corn?
Not, they weren't together.
Oh,
They were separate. Like invited
On a
to the
cam?
chat. Yes.
Oh.
They were webcam masturbating.
on TikTok Live.
Yes.
This
And
is-
I'm just, and again,
what?
I don't have an issue with that.
Maybe don't do it on
with
live.
porn,
FaceTime.
but
You don't need to be on TikTok Live.
I'm
where
not
young
trying to
people can
see it
that.
if I'm just looking at other shit. Also, there are 14-year-olds
Yeah,
that
it's
get on
offensive.
this platform. You cannot do that.
No, you
I
can't
totally
do that.
reported. I thought, that's ridiculous.
And you can't do that.
That's ridiculous. And I didn't
Do that in your
I'll
own
be
time
completely
privately.
honest,
That's
they're
too far.
not what I would have searched up anyways, so I didn't want to see it. It wasn't attractive, and you can't
That's
unsee
scary.
things.
Yeah. Well, and it's like
I was
when
like,
people,
I cannot believe this is happening.
when people do that stuff, it's like,
Like, how often
how
does this
far
happen?
gone are you to do that comfortably and to not see
And
the problem
honey,
with it?
they were again bent over, turned around and bent over. I mean, again, this happened really quickly. It was all just enough time for me to report it. As soon as I realized what was happening, it was me to report it.
No way.
One of them turns around. One of them is, flicking her bean. The other one turns around and spreads her cheeks.
Butthole. So you can see the butthole. No.
That was happening on TikTok Live.
I can't believe that.
Hey, that won't happen on my
Hey,
TikTok Live.
Also, don't go on TikTok and like look
But
for
is
that,
that-
because why
is
are people
that-
doing that?
Well, it's illegal on that platform, so I'm really confused as to how
It
I
didn't get
even saw it.
stopped? Yeah.
How was it even occurring? Because you would think that immediately admins would be like, shut it down.
Well, because
Nudity.
Yeah.
Nudity has been spotted. Getting that.
Huh.
I don't know. But like, again, it was it popped right up and I thought,
That's
what the fuck?
disgusting.
It was disgusting.
You can
It was
have
disgusting. 'Cause
phone
again, these weren't
play.
people that I would have
Don't do
wanted
it
to.
publicly.
Or that's OnlyFans,
On a
honey.
platform.
Get
Yeah.
on OnlyFans. Why
Do
are
that
you doing it?
FaceTime.
On TikTok Live.
Exchange numbers.
If it's
like,
because
come
you
on.
want money, there's OnlyFans, and I fully support OnlyFans. Do that.
Where, yeah.
Because
you
again,
have
if that's what
to
I'm searching for and
be
what I
an
want to
adult.
see, yeah, I'll give you some money for it. Whatever. I'm not saying I do that, but I'm saying
No, you're going to scar
that's
people.
fine with
You're,
that
like,
because it's an
scarring
intention.
children.
Like I'm literally scrolling
Ew.
TikTok.
Yeah, you've
Oh,
got
and
like
it was-
little 8-year-olds
it was in
being
your face.
scarred for life.
I didn't even see who else was in there. The top two that were really going to town.
See, that's that like exposure that isn't warranted. Like, no, not
Because
if you're not
again,
asking for exposure
that's
like
like
that, it's
Snapchat.
offensive.
That's why I don't like Snapchat. Like
What do you mean?
when you get a dick pic, you don't know what it's going to be when you open it up and it's there.
I mean, but here's the thing too. You can kind
and I
of
specifically
predict
mean her. I'm not getting dick pics. in
No,
my
I mean you
Snapchat.
can
I
kind of
hate
predict
Snapchat.
when they're gonna do that though.
And I feel like that's unfair to do to somebody.
It is.
That's like
Also, let me just say this for the people who might not know: sending a dick pic when it's not asked for is like an offense.
That is so.
You can't do that. Like,
like-
it's not like, I don't think it's talked about
Oh,
enough
they
that
do it.
you cannot do that. It is
That's
technically
a violation.
It's
a
technically a
violation.
crime to send unwarranted pictures of your genitals to somebody.
And
like,
why would you?
and then harassing them to do the same to you.
Why
No.
would you even
You
do
cannot
it?
do that. I mean, like, I don't think it's talked about enough. Like, I know, like, in school, like, it would be like we would have like an assembly or something. We had like an assembly
Over dick pics?
over not specifically dick pics, because that is not the language that they
missed
would
that
say in school.
In
But
my high school life.
it was you guys need to realize the severity of the things that you
the nudity
are doing.
Because
Sending
it doesn't
pictures
go away
is
ever.
not something that you need to do. Like, no.
Like, why?
No.
Also,
The confidence is
first
crazy
of all,
also.
like,
'Cause they'll
first
be
of all,
like,
it ain't
guys
free.
will add
It
they'll
ain't
add
free.
you on Snap and they'll be like, you want to see my big sword?
Is it even
I don't
yours? Like,
know you.
Also, if I'm not benefiting from it physically in person, no,
Why?
I don't need to, because I can look up big
'Cause-
swords online.
Exactly. I don't know you.
Like, why would I?
We have never spoken
we're
before.
Embarking on a relationship.
Sure, I want to see it.
And we are invested.
I want to see. I'm curious. I'm not
I might need
evil,
to know before we proceed.
But a stranger.
But also keep it cute.
Keep it cute.
We
don't
have
harass
to get,
me.
Now, if I want to get raunchy, and I say that, I mean, not me again. Let me say, like,
her man.
I do be sending nudes
To her man.
I do not be receiving the nudes that I request. I'm sorry, I'm talking about your dad.
I'm gonna just
right. Shh. I'm not against nudes. I'm not against it. I just think you need to be real careful.
You need to be really careful, and I think it's really important to
Choose wisely.
remind people, don't send that. Like, freely. You really need to think about
men. Again,
think before you send men, and don't harass people either, because
gross.
It's
gross.
It's an offensive thing. Like, again,
it's ridiculous.
If people aren't seeking out that, it is offensive and it is a problem, because you can very easily be reported. I mean, your Snapchat can be reported. I mean, do you want to lose your Snapchat privileges?
I hate Snapchat.
Because
it's so immature.
Or
it's
any social media. Like, even
if you're
TikTok,
on,
you can't be doing that on TikTok.
But Snapchat, I feel like, is for kids. It's literally
you're a different generation, so that's absolutely. But I can see
what's the point of it if you have someone's phone number?
The point of it is it's a photo app.
Okay.
So it's that photo interaction. It's that face to face, or like, you're doing this, you're doing that. It's that seeing kind of it's that in between of like calling and FaceTime and texting is how I imagine.
But you can do all those things.
You can do all of those things, absolutely.
Because it's not like
be the
Snapchat
sole communication.
Pulls up people that are not in your contacts.
Yes, it does.
Well, if you seek it out,
no,
but you're still not sure.
The app itself has mutuals. You can add
people
that are mutuals, and strangers.
It's pulling it from your contacts. It's giving you people that you
turn
probably do know in real life.
You can turn that off.
You're not seeing add friend to people that are over in California and not somehow connected to people that you do know.
Yes, I am.
Complete and total strangers.
Yes, I am. I get like hundreds of ads by strangers for Massachusetts. Oh, random. And I'm like, how the fuck did you find me?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You can't seek out like, oh, I want to go find 20-somethings in this area.
That's not a dating app.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a communication app.
When you can communicate.
You can communicate in a lot of different ways. I mean, workplaces use
DMs. Like, again,
you can communicate a lot of things.
But it's shisty and it's shady. If you want to communicate on an app where everything's going to disappear, I don't trust you. I don't trust you at all.
Anywhere can be shady.
And I would not like that.
Obviously,
of course. But you're wanting to, if your primary app for communicating.
It depends on the user
is Snapchat,
themselves.
Grow the fuck up. You're a child.
I see the convenience of it, but I think that, yes, like, ask for someone's phone number. Snapchat should not be your only
I'm purely talking
way
about
of communication.
Like, people that are using Snapchat, for fun and whatever, you're posting stories and da-da-da-da, whatever. Okay, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people that are, like, seeking relationships, and they're like, add my Snap, add me on Snap.
Yeah, like, sure, you can do that.
How
if
serious
you want
are
to flirt.
you if that's where you want to talk?
Yeah, but it's like, I think
But again,
the
I'm
part
43,
two,
so I don't
exactly.
care, and I'm not, and I wouldn't be interested. And
No.
oh God, if I was in the dating scene at 43 and somebody said that, I'd be like, get out of here.
But yeah, no, I definitely think that it's a generational
Yeah,
difference.
that's for sure.
But ultimately the point still stands. Like, no, Snapchat or any social media app should not be your only source of communication with
Yeah.
someone that you really see potential with.
Right.
Because you can do all that stuff that you're seeing on social media or interacting.
And there's filters
On
on
social media.
everything, so you can't be like, oh, but I love
Yeah,
the Snapchat
FaceTime.
filters. You can get
FaceTime.
filters from anywhere. Yeah, come
FaceTime.
on.
But I also think
I think now I do think like what we were talking about, like that accessibility does make men particularly lazy.
absolutely, men used to go to war, you guys. Men used to go to war.
I don't like that statement either.
Men also
'cause I
used to
don't-
fight for women in the Roman Colosseum.
I mean,
And now they just send unwarranted dick pics. Is that a fact? Yes. All facts.
I mean, I don't
All
like.
facts.
I don't think that all men need to be.
I'm not saying all
masculine.
men need to
Like,
go to war. I'm just saying
right.
that's a historic fact.
I mean,
That men used to go to war, and now
they're
men
not.
have a lot of different opportunities.
There's minimal effort.
Yes.
And I'm talking about single.
They used to fight to the
dating,
death for their queens,
married, especially
you know?
married. Like they will get content and just. I'm not gonna try at all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just get real lazy in this.
I think that and I think
which is annoying to me. It's boring.
No,
That's
the
boring.
correct phrase, but I've heard it before. It's like you have to keep it new and interesting. Like you never
have to
stop
keep
flirting.
things
You have to flirt
spicy.
forever because
Otherwise things are gonna die, and you don't want that.
You get bored real easy, and
And relationships are, no matter what type. It is a roller coaster. There's gonna be ups and downs.
Yeah.
There's gonna be lulls. There's gonna be. I think the important part is staying on for the ride, agreeing that you're both gonna stay on for the ride.
Well, that's what a relationship is
what we
it's
do
the accountability
here at
and the
this
agreement.
house. Because again, you might hit a really low, but you know what? That really high, that's going to happen again too.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I think a lot of people give up too quick and over really easy things.
Yeah,
and I don't love that. Although I do fully support everybody doing what they need to do for themselves.
I also think that there are boundaries, and I think that there are some things that should be like your red flags that they're not willing to accept.
There should be like,
so, yeah.
Nope, this is it. And then I mean, for me, it's always been, if you cheat on me or if you put your hands on me, like there's not
just know what you're willing to compromise and what it means.
Is it going to work out? No,
yeah.
It's not working out. You're done.
Yeah.
You're
done. Basically, you have to weigh out,
and that's that.
What you're willing to tolerate and what you're willing to.
And I want all your money.
Okay.
No, for real. You will compensate me for your betrayal.
Yeah.
I think I'm playing.
Still talking about cheating. Okay.
It gets me heated.
You guys, I'm feeling malnourished.
So we are hungry and hangry.
Feeling a little sickly,
unwell
because I'm so hungry.
So I think today's pod was a little different.
It was different.
I'd like to know what you think. I'm interested in that. Wish we had been a little more lighthearted and fun today. Personally, but if you guys are cool with that,
well, check us out on TikTok Live, and you'll see that lightheartedness. Okay,
or the
we're not making it super. We're not going to make. Look, we can't be accessible to them in every way.
That's true.
We literally did both. We did 25 minutes of bow, 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 and then we sat back and we talked about other stuff. I feel like that's a good balance.
Sure.
Again, I'm not a viewer watching the video, so I don't know how.
Or listening.
Obviously, I don't know how that transitioned. And it probably didn't transition well. But it's done.
Hey, but it happened.
But it's done.
So we're going to go now. And
we're going to go eat now before I throw up acid.
Right. Like my dog.
Like Cleo this morning.
In between my legs.
I'll go right on her bed, too. That's so rude. I mean, she's just been laying. She's just been laying in between both of us.
Like she didn't do anything bad this morning, and she did. All right, so we're done. We're out of here, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Please, comment stuff
if you want. Bye.